Hello and good day, my name is Jacob. Today's short class is a sequence for hands and wrists. Let's start today by opening and closing those hands. So stretching the fingers as much as you can, really getting some distance between the fingers and then making fists. Sometimes we exclude the thumb, keep the thumb involved as well. And we'll tune into the breath as we're doing this. So with an inhale, we're opening. Stretch those fingers, and exhale, we're closing. Let's keep that going for a while. Even though today's class is a little bit more gentle or just focused on a specific area, if you find it's too much for you, maybe you're dealing with arthritis or injury, then we back off and listen to what the body's saying. Let's continue. You might be feeling a little ache in the muscles. You might not do this very often. We'll stretch it a few more times. Very good. And then we'll stay with the fingers stretched as much as we can. Keep the fingers spread, thumb spread. And we're doing circles with the wrists. And the parrots are calling out to remind you to breathe. Breathe deeply. And we'll change direction. Still, the fingers are spread wide. Very good. And shake them out like you're flinging water off them. Nice. We're going to continue strengthening the wrists. We'll take the hands and close the fingers one at a time. So I'm starting with my baby finger, then the ring finger, index, pointer finger, thumb, and then reversing that, opening the thumb, index, one at a time. And you might find looking at the hands helps promote that connection. Let's keep doing this until you start to feel an ache. The parrots are in the mango tree this morning. A few mangoes left in the tree. Keep going. But again, if this is too much for your body, you can stop. So let's reverse that. We'll start with the thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, baby finger. And then reversing that. Ooh, the coordination, not so easy. Do as best as you can. Thumb first. We'll do a few more of those. If you're feeling the burn in the muscles, that's good. It means you're building strength. If this is really challenging for you, you might want to do this video a little bit more regularly. Let's make it two more. Thumb first. And last one. Very good. And now we're shaking off the hands almost like dog paws, or you're playing the piano badly. Just shake out those wrists. Very good. So we'll take the hands and stretch them now. We'll take fingers, pointing them up to the sky, thumb outwards. We're wrapping our hands around the wrists and placing the thumb to the back of the hand. Turn the thumb outwards, fingers up, and then pulling down just to a point where you feel a stretch. And release. We'll do that a few times. Very good. That same hand will turn the thumb towards us, fingers down, keep the elbows low, grab the wrist, and pull it up. I'm looking for a stretch in the wrist here. Very good. And we'll change sides, so fingers pointing up, thumb outwards, wrapping the fingers around the wrist, thumb to the back of the hand to create some resistance. I'm pulling the hand down. We'll do a few more of those. We'll turn the fingers down, thumb towards us, and then lifting the wrist but keeping the elbow low. We'll do a few more of those. Very good. Now we'll take the hands, fingertips pointing down. You can do this on the floor or your thighs. And then start to press the palms forward. So we're stretching the wrists. It doesn't have to be excruciating to be beneficial. In fact, it should be the opposite. It should be of sensation, but no sharp pains. So if that's the case, you can back off. I've seen some of my students be able to place their palms all the way down. You might be that flexible. And we'll release again, shaking out the hands like you're flinging off water. And let's squeeze the tendons a little bit. So I'm squeezing around the wrists and opening and closing the hands. You might feel the tendons moving under your fingers. And then moving up a little bit. Again, we're squeezing, opening and closing. Let's do that a few more times, working up towards the elbow in increments. Very good. And we'll change sides, starting at the wrist, opening and closing the hands maybe 2 or 3 times before we slide the hands up a few centimeters or inches, depending on what measurements you're familiar with. And again, shifting, keep working your hands up towards the elbows. I'm feeling the muscles working, the tendons moving underneath my fingers. All right. Very good. We'll extend the arms out to the side and I'm flexing the fingers so the fingers are pointing back towards my head. Melt the shoulders down. We're going to stay here for about 5 breaths. And when we come to stillness, this is really an opportunity to inhabit, feel the breath. I'm bringing my right elbow underneath left. You can twist tie the arms and catch the hands with the thumbs pointing towards you. If that's not accessible, you can also grab the shoulders. Either variation, we're lifting the elbows and let's target or send the breath to the back of the heart. Two more breaths. Inhale, you're opening up, flexing the hands. And then we're changing sides. Left elbow underneath right, either twist tying the arms, catching the palms, thumbs facing towards you, fingers up, or catching the shoulders. Either variation, we're raising the elbows. And exhale, we're releasing. Coming back to stretching the hands, we'll start with our index finger and pull it back. Extend the arms forward. And again, I'm not locking the arm or coming to a place of sharp pain. And release, changing finger, working down one finger at a time. Coming to our ring finger. and baby finger. Good, changing sides, starting with our pointer finger. And next finger. Oh, I just noticed there's some crunchies in that finger. Ring finger. Part of mindfulness is accepting the body for where it is rather than projecting what we want it to be. So there might be some surprises as you're doing this. Ooh, that baby finger's sore. And we're shaking out the hands again like we're flinging off water. Stretching out the thumbs. Now we're going to bring our thumbs in this position as high up we can towards the ribs or on the side of our body. And then drawing the elbows back. So I'm stretching this part of the hand. Three more breaths here. And release. We'll take the thumb now and wrap our fingers around the thumb. Here. And then tilting, extend the arms and tilting the hands down, almost like you're holding a hammer. So I'm looking for a stretch in this part of the wrist here. And again, shake it out. Let's play the piano now, so wiggling those fingers. Maybe you've got a big typewriter, whatever gets you moving those fingers. And we'll take the hand now and wrap it around a wrist and pull the hand away from the elbow. So creating a bit of traction. This can feel like some nice relief to the carpal, the little bones in the wrist. And we'll change sides, giving a little traction. That feels good. Let's do that with the fingers as well. So I'm pulling the fingers away from the hand, a gentle tug. You can give it a little twist as well, not a big twist, just a little twist. Coming to the next finger, again, traction. You might get some pops here. We're being kind. Got a pop there. Baby finger. That's not the ambition to make sound, but it might happen, yeah. Let's not forget the thumb as well. Give it a little pull. And we're coming to the next hand. Let's start with the index finger. And next finger, there's that pop. Give a slight little twist if that feels good for the body. With the hands, ring finger. And baby finger. Coming to the thumb, pull it out. All right, one last one. We'll come to hands in prayer, and then you're bringing the hands towards you. Flip to the back of the hands. I think I just touched the mic. And coming forward. So we're doing circles. We're touching the back of the hand. If that's too complicated for you today, you could just do hands separate and doing circles. Let's change directions. And coming to stillness, we'll bring our hands to prayer. And sit up tall, close your eyes. 3 breaths to the heart to close our practice. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill your heart. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. I hope you enjoyed this short sequence for wrists and found some benefit. Have a great day. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, you can hit the subscription button below, the red button. If you'd like to support financially, there is a PayPal link below as well in the description. Thank you.